Good morning, Wolfpack. I'm Audra Paulin.
And I'm Sonny Wetzel. Today is Monday, January 25th, and we're here with your morning announcements.
Attention all students interested in learning about and playing Ultimate Frisbee. The Ultimate Frisbee Club will be hosting a game today from 3:30 to 4:30. Bring cleats or running shoes, water, and a dark and a white shirt. You will meet at the soccer fields. If you do not know how to throw, they will teach you. Come and learn the game.
Do you love music of all styles and genres? Then AP Music Theory is the class for you. Come to an informational meeting and find out more on Wednesday, January 27th, starting at 3:30 p.m. in the band room. Email or visit Mr. Mango if you have any questions.
Looking for a fun way to gain community service hours weekly? Well, if you are a sophomore, junior, or senior, then you should consider applying for the Girls United Mentoring Program. Mentoring will take place at Pinkerton on Mondays after school. Applications are available in the Career Center and are due back no later than February 4th. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Angelina Hernandez via School Loop.
Calling all softball players. If you plan to try out this spring, please attend an informational meeting in Miss Betancourt's room L3 right after school today to get the last-minute details. The room should be packed, so you'll want to get there right after school.
Juniors, join us for a night in the Enchanted Forest. Junior Prom will take place on February 27th from 7 to 11 p.m. It takes place at the Sacramento Public Library. Tickets are now available to be purchased in the student store for $55, and guest passes are available on School Loop. For more information, it's available on the COHS main website.
Now let's pass it on over to John and Irie for your weather update.
Hey there, Wolfpack. I'm John Timmons, and I'm here with your weekly weather update. The highs this week look like we're just fluctuating between the low and mid 60s, although the lows, there's a steady increase from the the high 30s to the low 50s. That's all I have for you today. Now on to Nairi with your special weather report.
Thanks, John. Hey guys, I'm Nairi Holmes here with your weather report. I'm sure most of us have already seen the vines and pictures detailing the severity of the mega storm that hit the East Coast this past week. Despite not setting any official records, the massive blizzard caused 11 states to declare a state of emergency and resulted in the forced housing of millions of people. At least 14 people have passed due to the blizzard, and more than 75,000 were left powerless in the frigid temperatures. We have yet to see how the East Coast will manage to clear the streets and get life back to its regular track, as the worst of the storm has seemingly passed. There's also yet to be any research as to whether this storm might have been caused by climate change. Well, that is all John and I have for you today. Back to you, Audra and Sunny.
For those of you who aren't familiar with the name Macbeth, which is possibly a few select people, Macbeth is a play written by William Shakespeare. The story follows the premise of a warrior named Macbeth, who receives a prophecy from 3 witches that he is to become King of Scotland one day. However, it is never specified as to when the golden diadem will be placed upon his head. Macbeth tells his wife of this prophecy he was presented during a battle, might I add, in which Macbeth's wife grows excited over the prospect of being the queen, but is not fond of the idea of waiting. She urges Macbeth to kill King Duncan, which he does, but the results of doing so are not so splendid. The famous play has been adapted into a total of 8 films, one being directed by Orson Welles, director of Citizen Kane, who also played Macbeth in the film he directed. It is undoubtedly one of Shakespeare's most famous plays, but it is undeniable that adapting a drama from the famous playwright is a task that is not only difficult, but as well as extremely grueling for both production teams and actors. However, director Justin Kurzel masterfully executes his vision on the production, making it extremely presentable to today's society. While the actors speak the Shakespearean language of the original play, the film does not require such an expansive knowledge and understanding of the words being spoken. The movie presents its situations in a way that almost allows viewers to watch without having to pay attention to dialogue. minus scenes here and there. Viewers are also plunged into the world of Macbeth with very little context as to what is occurring at the time, with the exception of moviegoers who have either read the play or have seen previous adaptations. Instead, we are given a 6-sentence title crawl briefly explaining the situation. The film is also not as long as it should be. It is cut down to less than 2 hours, preventing itself from being able to explain to viewers as to why certain characters are as important as they should feel to us. Dialogue may sound foreign and muttered at times, but the deliverance of lines from main actors Michael Fassbender and Marion Cotillard are strong and believable. The cinematography is also astonishingly beautiful. It feels gritty and real to the point where you feel as though you could reach out and touch everything on the big screen. There are also multiple scenes throughout the movie when a certain emotion is displayed through different images. For example, anger and hatred was displayed once through hard rainfall and the ruckus of horses during the storm. The film also sticks true to how other Shakespeare plays have been adapted, such as the use of soliloquies being spoken aloud, similar to Kenneth Branagh's Hamlet. At the end of the day, Macbeth is still a Shakespeare play that has been adapted into a film. It may take some getting used to, or some of you may like it right off the bat. Regardless, I highly recommend you watch the movie. Macbeth receives a final score of 8 out of 10.
Are you interested in taking AP classes next year? If so, you must attend one of the AP info sessions scheduled for that class. For dates and times, check in with Student Services, the COHS website, or the schedule posted on the back door of the main office.
Seniors, the final senior package payment of $200 is due by February 5th. For the exact amount of the balance due, please refer to your last receipt or check out the student store.
Tickets are now on sale for the winter dance taking place on January 30th. You can purchase your ticket in the student store during both lunches, and you can buy yours up until this Friday. Tickets are $15 with ASB and $20 without. There won't be any after-school ticket sales, and the guest pass applications are due at 3:30 today.
This week is the Spirit Week for the Black Light this Saturday. Today is Disney Day, tomorrow is Twin Day, Wednesday is Chad Day, Thursday is Cinema Day, and Friday is Neon Day. Well, that seems to be all we have for you today. I'm Sonny Wetzel.
And I'm Audra Fall, and remember, the strength of the pack is the wolf.
And the strength of the wolf is a pack.
Happy
a great
National Bubble Wrap Appreciation Day.
We're breaking free.